And we are back to another episode of Mr. Meticulous 314, that is, man. You know, the last time I spoke to you all, we talked about decision making and consequences. Also, on my Facebook page, I posted a video of self confidence, man. I think the video was very inspirational, man, and it will behoove you to go on the page and check the video out. You know, it might just bring out that inner person in you that wants to actually do something and fulfill something. But without further ado, I am the magnificent, the meticulous, the methodical. Yeah, that's me. You know, over the past couple days, man, I've been talking to some people, and also I received some requests to talk about this topic. So what I did was I juiced the topic up a little bit, man, and I'm going to change the topic to warning signs, warning signs, warning signs in relationships. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Are you ready for this? Oh shit, oh shit. You're damn right, oh shit. Because that is what a lot of people are about to say. Oh shit, dude is about to hate. No, I ain't hating, man. I'm bringing the truth to the light. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, the truth is people run away from the truth. A lot of people hate the truth. They want the truth. But when the truth is present, man, they take off running like hell, man. But anyway, you know, hey, put on your track shoes, man, because you might take off running too. It don't matter, though. Hey, but I'm going to just give it to you 100, man. So let's jump right into it because we're about to turn the heat up. First of all, first and foremost, the first warning sign in relationships is the lack of communication. If we cannot talk, or you really don't have anything to say, there is a lack of communication there. As a couple, we should be able to talk about anything and everything. Well, maybe not anything and everything, but most things. We should be able to communicate with each other via text message, email, all these things right here. Technology is the key. Hey, technology has made plenty of ways for us to communicate. But if we can't actually sit down and talk, make plans or anything, we ain't gonna make it. Fellas, stop wasting your time, man. If you see that you can't talk to this woman, man, you wasting your time right now, you know. So you need to get up and go, man, because eventually that relationship is going to crash, man. Next, let's talk about the extended family. Okay, and friends. So you know you in a relationship. Some people, they want to basically publicize their relationship and let people know that they are in a relationship. That's fine and dandy. But when people start getting into your business, that's when the issue comes along. Some family members want to know how good a person is, and they want to know how bad a person is. Now, let me tell you why they're looking for this information. Because they want to know that, okay, you are a good person, but they want to also hear that you are a bad person. And then they would take that bad stuff and they would use that bad stuff against you. Also, they would use that bad stuff against her. So what they want to do is, man, they want to focus all the bad things that you did to her or something like that, that they felt that you did to her, that she said that you done to her. And they're going to constantly remind her of these bad things, man. It's never going to be anything good. So I'm going to let you know something. If you're going through that type of situation and you recognize that warning sign, it's time to leave. The next one is, it seems like you can never do anything right, fellas. If you with a woman, you take this woman out to fancy restaurants, man. Ruth Chris or something like that, or Carmine's restaurant or something like that, and she don't appreciate shit that you do. She try to say like, oh man, that ain't good enough for me. What the fuck? No. Let me tell you something, fellas. It's time to let that motherfucker go. Or if you do decide to be with her, you better take her motherfucking ass to the corner store, get a couple quarter cakes or some shit, or 50-cent cakes now, or take her ass to McDonald's or something like that. Since you feel I can't do nothing right, I take you out for Valentine's Day, all this shit, and you ain't appreciative. Listen here, man. Get your ass out the door. You know what I'm saying? And fellas, you need to develop that same type of mentality. Because don't you let no little motherfucker bring you down. And that's the problem. You letting women women bring you down. Now, I'm not saying all women are bad, because all women are not bad. But there are some women out here that try to manipulate the fuck out of you without you paying attention. And you ain't paying attention to the warning signs that I have previously gave you and the ones that I am going to currently give you. So, number 4, overusing the I statements. It seems like every time she says something, it has to do with I, which is her or whatever. She say that I need to go to the store so I can get something to eat, or I need to save more money so I can have this and that. Warning sign. That shit should go off in your head. First of all, once again, if we together and you using all of these I statements, you about to be the I statement, because it's about to be you, because I'm done with your ass. Because you don't recognize that when we come together, notice I said we become we. You, me, we become we. You know what I'm saying? We change the I and the M-E and we turn it to W-E. It is about we. It is about us, man. So the statement should be like, we need to go to the store so we can get something to eat, or we need to save money so we could be able to do this or have this or get this or something like that. That is how it's supposed to be, fellas. Once again, if you hearing those warning signs, man, either you try to change it or you leave the situation alone. Now, the fifth one is that old diva mentality. Oh, my God. That diva, that goddess. Yes, that's what diva means, man. The Latin word for diva is goddess, female goddess. Well, goddess. A goddess is a female. So, when a female is basically saying she's a diva, if your girlfriend's saying she's a diva, ask your girlfriend, what are you? Yeah, ask her, what are you? Because basically, if you are a goddess, that makes me a god. So when I say I'm a god, you shouldn't get upset because you running around here telling everybody you a diva. You telling everybody you a female goddess. That you a goddess. You saying that you a goddess. So you can't get mad when I'm running around here telling people that I am a god. Why? If I'm not a god, then why you want to be with me? The only reason why you want to be with me, if I'm not a god, is basically for you to use me. So no. So pay attention to the verbiage, man. If she using that terminology saying that she's a diva, approach her and say, what am I? If she don't say that you a god, man, it's time for you to go. If she be like, are you my man? It's time for you to go. Fuck that. Because you will not place yourself above me in this relationship. As a relationship, we are equally balanced, just like the balance scale. You know, no weight on each side. I'm not about to push myself down to lift you up. And you're not about to push yourself down to lift me up. We are a team. We work as a team. The sixth one is that the crowd she bees around. She hangs around, man. I know a lot of people about to get upset with this one. Pay attention to the crowd that your woman be around, fellas. And the reason why you want to do that is because you know the old saying that you are what you eat. That is true. But it's also a saying that you are who you be around. Guilty by association. Now, I get it. It's not true in all cases, but in most cases, it is true. Now, if your girlfriend hanging around a bunch of whores, man, or hoes, however you want to say it, in some type of way, form, or fashion, fellas, she gonna become a hoe if she not one. Let me take you a little further. If you hanging out with hoes, once again, you're gonna become a hoe. If I'm hanging out with shooters, I might not be a shooter, but the public sees me as a shooter because this is who I hang with. I might not be a drug dealer, but if I'm hanging out with drug dealers, that's how the public gonna see me. The public gonna be like, damn, dude hang out with them, so he must be involved selling the drugs. That's not true. How come it ain't true? Think about this again. Let's just say you get some enemies, right? Well, your friends them got some enemies. Not your friend. Somebody you know have some enemies, right? And you get to hanging out with the enemies that the people you know are their enemies. They gonna look at you like you an enemy. So you got to look at it that way, man. You like, damn. So If she hanging around these whores or these no good women, man, that you know that ain't no good, eventually she gonna become just like them because she gonna pick up that mentality. You don't believe me? It's a documentary out, man, called The Diary of a Tired Black Male. You get the chance, man, check that movie out, man. Check out that documentary, man. It's real cool. It has a lot of knowledge behind it, man. A lot. So the last but not least, man, I would like to introduce you all to my bonus one. Is that this word right here is the one biggest of the biggest warning signs in a relationship you should watch out for. Now, it ain't just a word itself. It's a word that is added before that. And it's called unconditionally. Unconditional love. Fellas, you never, when I say never, you never supposed to love a woman that you talking to unconditionally. First of all, love make you pliable. It makes you weak. It breaks you down. So you telling this woman you love her unconditionally, she is going to do everything. Well, she could do anything and everything, and basically you will forgive her. And that is your problem. And she know that since you said that, she could do anything and everything and get away with it. And you will forgive her like the soft ass person that you are. You damn fool. Wake the hell up. Listen, man, it's only a few people that you're supposed to love unconditionally. Number one is yourself. You love yourself unconditionally. Because do you honestly think that woman is going to love you unconditionally? No, that woman is going to love you conditionally with standards. If you violate those standards, that woman is going to leave your ass. I don't give a fuck how long you've been with her, how much. Sooner or later, she going to leave your ass. She going to get tired of your shit. So you need to wake up. So loving somebody unconditionally, once again, the first one is yourself. You love yourself unconditionally. And the reason why, because you're going to love yourself whether you do good, bad, shit, up, down, left, right, whatever. Whatever you do, you're supposed to love yourself unconditionally. Next, you love your kids unconditionally. So no matter what your kids do, if your kids doing good or if your kids doing bad, you still have that love for them. Although you might present them with some tough love, but you still have that love for them. And no matter what, you're going to always love your kids, man. The next one is members of your family, man. Regardless of whatever y'all go through or what happens, man, these people are going to always be members of your family. I'm talking about your family, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins and stuff like that. You're going to always have that love for them, man. So you love them and yourself unconditionally. Now, you love your woman conditionally, man, because that woman might do some things that could fuck you up, man. That could cause you to do a lot of stupid shit. All I'm saying is, fella, there's nothing wrong with loving your woman, but love your woman conditionally, man. You got to let her know, listen, hey, I love you, but you got some standards now. I'm holding you to some standards. If you don't meet these standards, you got to fucking go. You know, all that little bullshit, accept me as I am. No, I did that already. I accept you as you are, but you got to change some shit. If you can't change that shit, that little stupid ass mentality that you got, your ass got to go. You know what? Let's just cut it off right there and there. And 9 times out of 10, that's when that female diva, that's when that diva gonna come out. I don't fucking need you. Hey, say what you want to, but guess what? You already gone. Get to walking. Until then, be sure to like and subscribe, man, and I'll see you all next time.